Yo.
What's going on out there in the boxing community? How y'all doing? Top of the afternoon, top of the morning, top of the afternoon to my family in the chat. What's going on? Let ball swarm me and sing.
What's up, champ? How you been?
Hey,
Hanging
shit,
in there.
same old.
Hanging in there,
Well, we can
champ.
do.
One day at a time. You know how it is. At the
Yeah.
workplace grind. At the workplace grinding.
How everybody in the chat doing? What's going on, family? In the chat before we get started, let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes. Y'all already know, making this a weighted return January the 7th. We told y'all we was coming for y'all. We're here. Baltimore's own. And y'all seen Vincent Petway knockout. Y'all seen his knockout. That's what Baltimore do. GTD Promotions. You see how tank flowing them. That's what we do here in Baltimore. You already know, redesigning minds one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Rize Inc., thanks for the platform. Under Armour, thanks for all that you do. I'm repping to you this day. I'm repping to you. Yeah, I'm repping to you hard. Last but not least, Official Gear Boxing. I can't wait till I come out with my boxing gear. Coach Squeeze's boxing gear. You gotta claim it. Can't no lip ball say it. Blah!
Claim it.
Raw.
Box raw.
We gonna give y'all a little slide now until I come out with my own brand. Lip ball say it. What's going on, champ?
Ain't shit.
I watched boxing last night. I watched all of the fights last night.
It was 3. That was it.
Yeah, I watched.
All of them was pretty good.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
Yeah.
They weren't bad at all. Seeing you at work. So let me go and holler at some people in the chat. Walter Lee Jesse Sr. all the way from Kuwait City, Kuwait. What's up, Rize family? How are my brothers doing tonight? It's the night over there. I forgot. Senior Carbs and Squeeze, aka Smoothie King. Blessings to my coaches, Calvin and Kenny, and the rest of the coaches at the Upton Gym.
Appreciate you.
D1, what it do? Antonio King, True Sports Talk TV, the Queen, Miss Mona, pay homage to her. 86 Baby Murray, Can't Stop Uncle E, Kanika Brantley C, Boxing is Jaguar 40, what it do? Tommy Nettles, make sure y'all hitting that like button coming in, y'all. D1, what it do? Oh yeah, thank you, D1. Doing God's work, man. That's what you gotta do. Leo Luciano, Mike Tyson. It's ludicrous. Boss Doug. Don Shea Posey, what it do? Let me see. The Wood, what up, champ? Trizzy Money. YK Melt. G-Man, what it do? Antonio King.
I heard that, baby.
Senior Car. I ain't see that yet. Did you see it?
She just all that.
Or you just throwing it out there for when she comes?
No, she said it already.
Oh, all right. Christian Acevedo. What it do? Chris Trucker, what up, homie? Trucker Sally, the chosen one. Showtime the guy. I see all our family members, faithful family members in the chat. Platinum Alkaline Water. Yo. Let's get it. Let me see. Oh my man. Mill City Boxing. What it do? All right, y'all, let's get them likes up. Yeah, I seen the fights last night, man. It was pretty good.
I told everybody that kid, man, he get lazy, man. He couldn't even position himself to set his punches up.
Coach Kenny, you called it on this one. Black Fonz, the wood. I heard of. In my senior Carbs voice, I heard of, baby. Yeah, you called it on that one. Yeah, you. I mean, you win some, you lose some.
It was all in his footwork, though. He couldn't position his feet to get off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
His
I'm reading.
corner wasn't telling him nothing, man. That shit was crazy.
yeah. Well, Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Ricky Icky, thanks for the support. The 2-piece. Senior, my man, where you been? Boxing Dad, what it do?
What's up, Boxing Dad?
Yeah, all right, y'all. Let's bring him in. Mr. Will, a.k.a. Papa Smurf, in the building. Let me bring him in. My boy, Bud Crawford, in the building, family.
Hey,
What's up?
hey, what can I say?
My
Mr.
man.
Will. Mr.
All I
Will,
can
what's
say,
going
you
on?
All
know,
right, how y'all feel?
about boxing. That's all I can say. Shit.
That's right. That's right.
You know about boxing. Bud
Look,
Crawford in the building.
what
Yeah,
what
Jury,
baby. Let's
the,
get it.
jury, the jury,
what,
the jury's
what
still
y'all
out
think
on that.
about last night with Martin?
Talk to us,
It,
Mr.
it,
Will.
it went the
Well, the
way we
whole
said.
card was pretty good. I thought.
Yeah, it was good.
God,
It went pretty much like we
I
said.
got. What y'all think about Pacquiao boy?
Hold on,
He's
let me get this
strong.
chat out the way.
Okay, no problem.
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. The Queen of the Rise podcast, Miss Mona, paying homage. Thanks for the 5-piece. Happy chat day. Go ahead, Mr. Will.
Now I was saying, what did y'all think about the first fight? Pacquiao's pro.
You coming in?
Nasty, vicious,
Yeah,
assault.
He's
yes, sir. He's
strong.
strong.
They had the right person in front of him though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which is true.
Because he can't box for shit, but he's strong as shit though.
Yeah, he's strong. He's
Yeah,
strong.
he's strong.
But like you gotta look at this, Coach Kenny. The boy Porter got away with strength alone for years. Because far as I'm concerned, he could box. But he was strong, and that's what made him.
And
He
everybody
was
got
in there with everybody because of that.
everybody got strengths and weaknesses. You gotta have a
Right.
smart team that know what to put in front of you. You know,
Yeah.
until it becomes mandatory, and then you gotta do what you do. You know.
Let me pump this, Mr. Will, before it lose my mind. And Limpball Small me gonna clean it up. Because
Okay.
that's what he do. He's sitting there itching for a scratch. Don't itch for
No,
it.
man,
Look,
I'm just cooling.
no, that's my boy right there, Mr. Will. That's why I mess with him.
That's right.
Last night,
Yeah.
if you was a boxing fan, you should have learned a lot from last night. Point number one, in the first fight, Javante Tank Davis says it all the time. If you can't keep me off of you, you're getting out of there.
That's
Lesson number one.
That's right.
Let's check. Lesson number two. In the Uzgasti fight in the Russian dude from out of Sugar Hill Kronk Gym.
Yeah.
You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out with boxing. Uzgasti look better than that before. It looked like he's on a slide.
Yeah.
He'd be good for somebody trying to make a name and take that fight with him and can beat him. But old boy did what he had to do. A hell of a coaching in the corner. That's my second point. Hell of a coaching, and he executed the game plan. He lapsed at times, but the ring generalship of his coaching really last night, you seen how much important good coaching was last night. And number three, in the Revere in Martin fight. I want to know, is Rivera hyped up? I want to know, first of all, I take my hat off to them two guys. We're not gonna play with this, and I'm gonna give y'all the floor. I'm gonna take my hat off to these two guys only because they was not afraid to let their old go. Yeah. They didn't string us along. They jumped right in the ring and went at each other. So kudos to both of those young men. Let me applaud that. Number one.
Sure.
They was not afraid to let their old go. Rivera to me last night looked lost. He looked bewildered. He didn't know what to do. He kept dipping to the wrong side of the left hand. We already know if Javante Tank Davis was in there, he'd have been gone night earlier. Not diminishing, Frank Martin looked solid. I seen a little bit of flaws in both of them last night. The reaching, the slow reactions. But I'm proud of Frank Martin. Well coached. Another example of well coaching. Derek James did a hell of a job in the corner, and he said, "Trainer tracks. You're not listening to me. You're not doing what I'm telling you to do. Relax." Take the floor, Mr. Will.
Well, I agree with everything you're saying, my brother. One thing I can say, I saw, of course, Martin did swell last night. Now, I personally always thought Rivera was a hype job anyway.
He had me.
Really? You know what, man? What probably had you was him having Ali on his phone.
Of course. Yes,
that's where the fake out comes in, because
of course
the guy looks nothing like Ali, fights nothing like Ali. Reminds me more of Tito Trinidad than anybody.
That's what I said last night. He looked like Trinidad.
I'm serious.
In the face, he don't fight like Trinidad though.
Oh, he don't fight like on that back foot like Trinidad, But he definitely looks like him. That's who he looks like. But I don't know, But I see somebody a sponsor, somebody.
Smoothie King, right back at you, Mr. Vito. Thanks for the 2-piece McNugget. Bring my boy AJ back in here. Go ahead, Mr. Will.
Calvin sent him on the mission.
Yeah, I was saying, even though Martin won, I saw Martin doing a lot of reaching with that left hand and lunging with that left hand. He was running, and then shooting that left hand, and look kind of like they got to work on that, because somebody's season is going to time that and clean them up.
Good God Almighty.
What'd you say about that, Coach Ken?
Hey, styles make fights. That's why you gotta have a small team. Everybody have a flaw, man. Every fighter have flaws.
Yeah.
So you gotta know what gives your fighter trouble and what don't. You know what I'm saying? Now when you get up there in the ranks and it becomes mandatory, then you gotta hold your own and have a small team when that time comes.
But that hole can get bigger. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I agree with
Smoothie King, right back at you. And my senior Carbs voice. I heard of 99 in the chat. We need 90 likes. Thank you, unheard of. I'ma say it like this. If I was to grade Frank Martin last night, I would definitely give him a B-. I would give him a B-. Only because Rivera was bagging him to knock him out.
Thank you.
He kept leaning on the side of the brick hand.
Yeah.
He said, "Please put me to sleep for 6." Go ahead, Limbaugh.
If I was grading him, I'd give him an A.
Okay.
Because he started boxing. Look, he started boxing at 18. He's still learning on the job.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Look, from the age he started to where he at now, he doing a damn good job, man.
Yeah.
So I gotta give him an A. I gotta give him an A. Martin.
I'm talking to. Go ahead, Swami.
Yeah, you said Martin.
Yeah, no, I said I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm only talking about last night, not his whole aura of his situation.
I'm talking about last night too.
Okay.
I give him an A. Okay. I'm getting an A because of his experience. You know what I'm saying? He won the Golden Gloves and stuff when he turned amateur, but he started late, man. I give him an A, man. He did a damn good job. He did a good job last night, you know?
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Tommy Nettles, thanks for the 5-piece McNugget on a super sticker.
I was going to just piggyback that statement and say I've seen a lot of late starters come along and be great. There's quite a few guys that started late that turned out to be great fighters later on. Just name a few. Tim Witherspoon, Dwight Muhammad, you know what I'm saying, and they were, you know, real dudes. So I mean, I'm just saying it's been done before. You can start, but you have to have some natural talent.
Yeah, you gotta have some. You definitely gotta have some fight in you. But
Limbaugh Swamp.
It's the history of boxing.
Hey, Limbaugh Swamp.
Yes, sir.
When you coming home? Cause I'ma need you to be my bodyguard. Mr. Will over here dropping these gems. They gonna try to rob us. Yeah, I'm gonna need you for a bodyguard, Kenny. He can't be dropping these gems like that. You know, niggas love diamonds. You know, niggas love diamonds. Mr. Will just dropped one. You can hear a mouse piss one.
But I'm in the halfway house now. I'll be there soon.
My man. That's right.
He don't want to mess that up. He almost home.
For real.
No, on a serious note, man, I take my hat off to Earl Spence and that camp for pulling Frank Martin in, and they serious about the sport over there. It's no games over there. You all in or you're not.
Hey, that's the hardest name for a promotional company, man. Damn, that shit hard.
Yeah, that's tight. I'm proud of Earl Spence too for throwing his hat into the promoting business, making his money work for him. That's number one. A young brother, a young man could be doing a lot of other things with his money, but he giving back to the sport. I got to take my hat off to Earl Spence for doing, but he said something he's supposed to say it, but from that last night performance, they both talking about he ready for the top people in the division. They supposed to say that, but I think that's going a little too far.
Yeah, that they rushing him now. Shit.
Yeah.
They said
that. What you think about him versus Rolly? Because he caught Rolly out.
Yeah, he got a better chance with Rolly.
Matchup.
He got a better chance with Rolly.
Yeah,
no disrespect to him and his team.
Yeah.
And Earl Spence, no, they can't put him in there with Tank. Hell no.
No, they mentioned Tank name. They named
I know I heard it, but I said they can't do that. Earl Spence know that shit. They gotta, you know.
He said he ready.
He ready.
Freddie, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? However do you want it? How do you need it? That's what Tank gonna give him. However do you want it?
That should be his ring walk music.
Yeah. However did the beat come in? You know what I mean? Let's bring him in, y'all. The one, the only, the myth, the legend, Coach CCO in the building.
Yo, you early, boy, with that shit today. You pumped up.
What's up, baby? Last night was spectacular. I got for all the boxing fans. Here go the cup, Gab. For all
I love it. I love it. That's
for
why
all the
I had to get
boxing
on.
fans, I got a little something smooth in here. Little Jamaican meat making me happy, cooler.
You gotta be. I was sitting behind Kenny listening to the podcast, and you was going rare full.
Yeah, I got my Jamaican me happy. Last night I had a Bahama mom.
Yeah,
Hey,
that got that squeeze.
Last night, man, I broke it down. You said you was hearing it, so you heard my analysis on what
it was good.
I took from the fights last night. And in the words of GTD, said, if you can't keep me off of you, you're through. I ain't want that to rhyme, but that was the next word that went with it. That was the next word that went with it. And in the David Morrell and Caleb Plant was outside the ring talking after the fight. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, we seen that.
Did y'all see that? Who y'all liking that and why?
It depends if the fight being made. He still got a long ladder to climb up right there. So, if anybody's gonna jump out there and make boxing great, that's how you make great fights. But with Clayton Plant, take that fight right there because he got other eyes on the bigger fries.
Okay. Who you liking that, Limbaugh?
It depends, man, what Caleb Plant shows up, man. But right now, I'm a roll with Morrell.
Okay. Mr. Will, aka Papa Smurf, who you like?
Well, I gotta say, in the past, I've seen a little bit of a history of guys once they damage somebody like Morale did, they never the same. So I got to see how he looks his next fight, because it's like sometimes guys will take their foot off the gas pedal when they damage somebody to that degree. I've seen it too many times. Like, for example, Boom Boom, when he fatally injured Dooku Kim, Boom Boom immediately went downhill. And I've seen Claude Noel kill the guy in the ring. It's just been done. I've seen it too many times.
Good point, Mr. Will. The mental aspect start jumping in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Damn.
But then you have some fighters that grew up different and they get past it because that's just their mentality,
Yeah.
They like on to the next, let me kill another motherfucker. That's the mentality of some people in this world.
Yeah, that's true. But that's why I said that about Caden Plant, right? Because he's clamming up. Caden Plant trying to get to Benavidez and the Charlos and all them. He trying to get that money. That's why I said business play a factor in all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why would I go back when I can go forward?
Mm-hmm.
He got to catch up. He got to do something fantastic to get his name in the hat. Just like this, the fight with Damon and Demetrius. You know what I'm saying?
The crossroads.
Once them fight happens and whoever come out on top, you know what I'm saying? They in the mix now. You know what I'm saying? Because especially Damon, he get to take Demetrius' spot of talking that shit, of getting that fight. You know what I'm saying? But then Demetrius, he's in the circle now, and he'd be able to sit there and say, okay, it's time for y'all give me that fight now. So all that stuff is a wait to see, man. So boxing for 2023 gonna be like,
that's right.
Definitely, man. But Coach Calvin, I know you heard me earlier. You say you was in the background, but from a knowledgeable standpoint, last night just put the icing on the cake for me in so many ways. The knowledge of the sport, what it takes to be on top, what it takes to get your fighter to the top was answered for me last night. The importance of a good corner and good people that mean you well behind you. All of that came into play last night. I seen a fighter get old in the ring last night. His timing, he was light on his feet. but his hands wouldn't meet.
That's Kenny homeboy. What you kept saying about him, Kenny?
I told Calvin, I said he left his fight in the gym. He started bouncing around. He done. I seen him fight go through that before. As soon as
Kenny
you
kept
touch him,
saying
they
that
get
shit.
bounced.
Kenny kept saying that shit. But
at this level,
you
you're
know
gonna
what?
get it again in the next fight.
Hey, Russ said Pacquiao gonna be 130 by next month.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, that dude need to retire, man.
You know, last night, I don't know, man. You can only carry a fighter, but so far, I think he hit his ceiling. He'll never get back to world champ status. You know, you gotta let your hands go, man. You can't be ducking and you gotta throw some punches some damn time. Remember, scorecards being involved. You know, you can dance, but you got to let your hands go to give yourself a chance. Damn, yourself.
He had that point, man, where he think he can do it.
That was nice, Cal. That was nice. I'm hurting him today, Mr. Will. I'm hurting him.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes fighters get to a point, man, where they think they still have it, and the people around them is still waiting for them to do what they used to do, but that shit ain't coming back. You gotta be able to see that shit as a coach. Like, look, man, it's time for you to hang up. And sometimes the fighters still might feel like they still got it and go elsewhere. But when it's over, it's over. It ain't coming back. And that's where he at right now. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm gonna say about that is the mirror can be a fighter's worst enemy. Because a guy look in the mirror and still look physically in shape, but the reflexes are gone, the ability to take a punch is gone, and everything, speed and time and everything's gone, but they look the same physically.
Yeah, the time.
Classic example, Holyfield. Holyfield didn't know when to let it go because of that. Because he stayed in, pretty good shape. So he was, I still got it, but he should have really retired after Mike bit his ears. That should have been his last fight. Because far as I'm concerned, he never really solidly won a fight after that.
That was a perfect time. Perfect time.
You know why? You know why, Mr. Will? You know why? For what you just said? I'm gonna give you a take on why Holyfield had to hang it up when he hung it up, or should have hung it up way before then.
Yeah.
The style of fighter he was.
Yeah.
He's been in too many wars.
Yeah.
He took too much punishment. Exactly. Now, if you have a boxer that hit and don't get hit, add 5 more years onto his career.
Yeah.
If you got a guy that gets hit just as much as his opponent get hit, it takes away from the body. It's wear and tear.
Yes.
The dude Anguilla was a big example. Come forward, takes a lot. His face was his defense.
Yeah.
Anguilla, you had to save Anguilla from his damn self.
Yeah, which is true.
After a while, when you see them guys slurring and stuttering, and they can't say words like "but," "it," and "was," straight. You got me. I'm talking to Calvin in the corner.
It ain't got nothing to do with the style. Listen, we can do this all day. It's even boxers that fought that style hit and not get. They just went too long. They didn't have it no more, and they were still boxing, but they just didn't have it. It's like they don't want to let go, and then sometimes they get to the point where as though they want to they decide to retire, then they get another offer for $1 million or $500,000, so they try it again. The money just make them keep going. You know what I'm saying? But it can go with bangers, it can go with boxers. It's just when it's time to let it go, you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You just Father Time catch up with everybody. If that wasn't the case, everybody would still be fighting.
Yeah.
I want to piggyback off of Kenny. Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
Undefeated in everything, not just boxing.
Everything. That's good. I say Father Time is undefeated.
No doubt.
The last thing goes, your mind telling I can do it, but your body said no.
Yeah. Look, the worst example of that I've ever seen, y'all, was when Ali got in the ring with
With
Holmes.
Larry Holmes. That shit
That
was
was,
terrible.
and look, Ali's mind was saying jab, 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 and his arm wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
And everybody sitting there waiting for him to do the rope-a-dope. That shit was sad, man.
But the catch is, I'm gonna say this. I gotta say this, y'all. This is unprecedented. Remember, I said this. The very first sign of the Parkinson syndrome was in the first Spinks fight, but we didn't know. The general public didn't know. That's why Ferdy Pacheco got away from him during that time. All the signs were there. But Don King kept grabbing him. Look, man, we need you, Chan. We need you. And they were beating on a guy with medical issues. By the time he fought Holmes, did y'all ever see that documentary, Larry and Muhammad? One of the best documentaries I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't see that.
They were running it on that 30 for 30 when it first started years ago. It was one of the first ones they did. That thing was superb, y'all. And they went behind the scenes and was showing you the training camp of both guys. When Ali was training, standing there trying to hit the heavy bag, his feet were sliding from under him like he was on ice or something. He was standing there one time, he was trying to hit the heavy bag. He had to stop and look at his hands because his hands were trembling. He had Parkinson's back then, but was still trying to fight. That's why he ended up in the condition he did later on, because he was a man that already had neurological issues, but was still taking heavy blows, and it just accelerated it.
Ali, right?
Ali, yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
But he had as soon as the first Spinks fight. It goes that far back.
Now, Mr. Will, we all know the backdrop of Ali. We don't got to get too deep into it. The boxing fans that know and historians know that it was money issues involved, time being banned from the sport, morale of his not, being in there, and just is like they say all the time, is bigger than boxing. You got to live outside of the ring. Everything ain't all the ring 24/7, 7 days a week. You got to live in between there. Like they say, remember Harlem Nights when they had the guy in the vault and he told him take short breaths?
Right.
Yeah, that's my point right there. You got to take short breaths. You gotta live in, and you know what? It's so evident and clear because you got people coming to work, bringing their problems from home. Their work is interfering with their performance. What, you think boxers don't go through that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You see what I'm saying? They got a mind.
You gotta remember Muhammad Ali's strategy, man. It wasn't the best to land on the ropes and let you punch yourself out, take the shots and keep punching. That's one of the main reasons that his condition was before anything else.
Look, we talking 1974 with Foreman. Right.
Yeah, you stand there and let somebody punch out on you. That shit sound good. That shit ain't good at the end.
That's true.
Exactly. Goes back to my point earlier. The one who takes the most beating don't last long in the sport. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. The Genuine of the Rize podcast, my brother Kai. Thanks for the 2-piece McNugget. Michelle versus Chris Colbert, both for a comeback fight. That would be pretty nice. I think I'd take Chris over that though. Now seeing what I've seen.
Hey, let me say something, man. You said the ones that take the most beating don't last. Listen, one of the most defensive fighters ever coming up through the 90s, yo, untouchable. They say he was the best defensive fighter ever. If you talk to him today, you don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
You talking about Meldick?
I ain't calling no names.
You talking about Meldick Taylor?
No, it ain't Melvin Taylor. He was offense. He was straight offense. But this guy had head moving, everything. You couldn't hit him. But today, if you talk to him, you don't know what he's saying. So it ain't just a fighter that's standing there and bang it out with you. This shit is just come with the territory. You know what I'm saying?
I know who he talking about, but I ain't gonna say it. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. MIC your carbs voice. I heard baby. Camp Life All Access, GTD. This is the Rize podcast. Hit the like, the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, Unheard of. Yeah, man, but like I say, man, like Limbaugh Swami say, Ali offense was his defense. You know what I mean? And it carried them but so far.
Yeah.
And when he fought George Foreman and let George punch out on him, George Foreman standing up on the rope a doping, and was biting on George the muscle to fade. And he had enough. I think that fight right there took, man. He said he couldn't lift his arms up in the documentary for 2 weeks.
Let's look at Marvin Hagler. Look how many shootouts he was in, man. This nigga Marvin Hagler was in some shootouts, standing right there banging, but he didn't have no slur or nothing. It's just in the DNA of a person, man.
I was trying to say that, but I had.
And there's a lot of fighters, man, that was in them shootouts, but they don't have no problems at all today. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's because of all you get the trauma from the body getting hit and whatnot. But like Kitty said, it's in the DNA on is they still reading, is they still doing certain mechanics. You know what I'm saying? They still stimulate the brain to do them type of functions and whatnot. Because if you look at some fighters, because they concentrate on fighting, skills, defense, what you call it. You know what I'm saying? Some memory things in your system leaves because you're not functioning that all the time.
Exactly. Just like yesterday, we had a conversation. We down here in Florida. Calvin was out of town, and I told Russ, I said, I gotta get the fuck out of here because my brain ain't. This is what Calvin said. My brain ain't functioning because there's nothing to keep me going. Now, when I'm up there, I'm with the kids. I'm in the mall around other people. And if you don't get that brain stimulation every day, your mind gonna slip. You start getting confused of what day it is because you're getting too much goddamn rest. I'm down here resting. We go to the gym, but after that, man, I said, after this, I gotta get the fuck out of here because your mind starts slipping.
It does.
Let me get this chat out the way. Smoothie King, right back at ya. But another one, no cable TV. Thanks for the 5-piece McNugget. Martin not ready for Tank. Martin needs to fight Pitbull or Keyshawn.
Kenny said
I like Martin versus Keyshawn.
Kenny said that. But back to that. The body and the mind is not meant to be taking this type of punishment unless you train the body and the mind to do these type of things. And that's why you ever seen a person work the job all their life? As soon as they quit the job, what happens to them?
They die.
They pass away.
Yeah.
That was that meaning in life. Stuff start deteriorating and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm gonna cut you off. Mac Lewis had the gym on Broadway and Eagle for years, right? He go up and down them steps for years, every day. Then they moved to the gym up the street. He was 90-something years old. They ain't had no steps. He just go in there and sit down. He ain't lived much longer after that. Them steps for Mr. Mac was exercise every day, you know?
Yeah.
So when you stop doing certain things you've been doing forever, something gonna change.
And the scriptures speaks about men that lived all their life because they went out and did daily work.
Yeah.
They did stuff every day that made their body work.
For sure. Now, like you were talking about the Foreman fight and all that, but you got to remember, he had plenty of wars after that. The next big fight after that was the Thriller in Manila. That was the fight where Ali said that was the closest he ever felt to death in his life after that fight. He actually collapsed right after they announced the winner in the ring.
Yeah.
See the footage of that or that fight again, you'll hear a big thud. That's Ali hitting the canvas. As soon as they announced he won, he fell out. But I'm just saying, then he fought Shavers after that and things of that nature. He took a lot of abuse from Leon Spinks. So I'm saying he was taking a lot of abuse during them years, y'all.
It's inedible. You can see it. It's in plain view. When I was seeing these fights, man, the wars with Joe Frazier,
right.
The body can only take but so much.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna put my money on me, Coach Squeeze, aka Smoothie King, Mr. Will. I'm putting my money on the person that's taking the most punishment has minimum time left in the sport. If I'm taking these jaw-breaking shots in the head snapping back, but I'm still coming forward. Or let's look at the sweet science of Floyd Mayweather, right? Right? Let's look at the sweet science, the slipping. He knew that he had to be more defensive the older he got. He was able to make the adjustment in his career with the brittle hands, and he didn't have the speed and power that he had when he was in his 20s. So he made a major adjustment. You didn't see Floyd taking a lot of punishment. And guess what? When he got caught in the Sugar Shane Mosley fight, you see what happened? You see what happened? He got hit clean and almost got him out of there. But his desire, he said, you got to kill me in there. Floyd, they don't give Floyd enough credit for his toughness. They don't give Floyd enough credit because the average guy, if Sugar Shane would have hit them, they'd have been laying on the canvas calling their mother. He ain't hit him once. He caught him twice clean. Floyd's stinky leg grabbed him. Look at the mindset, the ring generalship. He grabbed him, let the ref do his job, got his head back together, and beat the living shit out of Sugar Shane.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, that fight was 10, 15 years after the fact. And they should have been fought before they fought.
I totally agree.
Yeah, hey, but one punch can change goddamn life. One punch. It don't take accumulated punch. Joker hit you in the right spot on that brain or where hit you at. Shit, your life could be messed up.
Yeah.
I explain that shit all the time. I be meaning that. One fight can change your whole life. One punch can disrupt your whole life.
Look, speaking of such, I'm gonna bring this up. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this theory, but with Diego Corrales, Chico Corrales, I honestly think he checked out. And what I mean by that, his career seemed to be on the downslide during that time when he passed. And they said he got drunk and went out on his motorcycle that night. So I'm thinking he might have purposely did that because I don't know. And that could have been from some of that abuse. The mind is a funny thing, man. And so.
Whoa, not to get too far off the subject. Let me read this real quick though. Sure. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. The genuine of the Rize podcast, Kai. Thanks for your support always. Dropping the 5-piece McNugget. Did that fight make Martin Tank Mando? And if they push for it, does that mean Tank has to fight him? That's not happening, Kai. Don't even worry yourself. No time soon, bruh. The young man was on Ellen DeGeneres show, Twitch, DJ. Right. The young brother, 40 years old, took his life.
Yeah.
From a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
So they say.
A couple blocks from his home in a hotel. He checked in, left a note. But this young man been suffering from those issues for years. Mm-hmm. So when Coach Calvin say that mind, all it takes is one time.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
And my brother fighting with mental health issues. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't know a person that suffer from it and you talk to them, you could cut it with a butter knife. You see that it's evident and clear that they cannot get it together no matter how hard they try. It's definitely a slippery slope, man. But in the DA, go ahead, Champ.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
You ain't cut me off, Champ.
I wanted to chime back on Martin and that tank. What they done with that situation was got another 2 great fighters. That's why I always sit there and both of them guys, like this week, that took that fight. You had to fight somebody to beat somebody. Vera was making his move. Martin was coming up. He was doing his thing and whatnot, talking his trash, you know, and he took the fight. So now his name is being mentioned. And the talks now, you know what I'm saying, is who we fight next. That's the next question. Can he keep that same momentum, you know, going to be in the top 5? You know what I'm saying? Because in that 130, you got Tank, you got Romo, you got Shakur, Evan Haney, you got Pitbull. Who else? That's it right now in that top 30, 35. They the guys. So right now his name is in the hat. But who is next? That's what's going to solidify. Like, okay, he can fight. He can hang with some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? He got out the gate. He did what he supposed to do. Rivera, he was on his way. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, who he fight when he come back? Keep his name relevant. That's all. If they keep fighting big fights, their name going to stay relevant against big names.
And it got to do with how their promotional companies is moving them too.
Basically, I mean, Man Downs, my man Spence, great job. Took one of his guys, same blueprint that we do. Took one of his guys and moving him. You know what I'm saying? But he had the numbers, the fights to actually do what he supposed to do. We talk about that, man. Senior, we got a fighter that supposed to be in the mix. You understand what I'm saying? The mix. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know, people go do certain things and whatnot, and then let their career, you know, put that hold on it, you know. But again, I like seeing stuff like that because it shows if you do what you're supposed to do, your turn is coming. Everybody is in line. You know what I'm saying? And Martin showed that he was in line. His team, his friend, his promoters, they said, yo, we're going to give you a spotlight. He showed up that night. Then the biggest question is, what's his next move when he come back again? Y'all with me?
Yeah. Definitely, man. But I would like to see him next fight Pitbull Cruz.
That would be a good fight. Big gambler. Pitt, if you look at it, you see how Shakur and them try to jump on him to get that fight. We know that wasn't going to happen. I told Senior that. Didn't I, Senior? I said, that's a joke. I told him, that ain't going to happen. Like, again, it can happen with Martin. Same circle and whatnot. But the money that Pitt is bringing now, you know what I'm saying? Here's the B. I ain't going to let that happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to let that happen. It got to be a, you know how you sit there and say, squeeze, you want to hit that big lottery ticket? Pitbull becoming a big lottery ticket right now. You know what I'm saying? And then you put him with another big lottery ticket, you got a mega lottery ticket. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at the business and whatnot. But salute to Martin and them team, you know, showing guys that if they do the right things, they got opportunities to get where they need to get at.
Definitely, man. And last night, for a lot of people that always ask, if you paid attention, if y'all seen the Martin and Rivera fight, it should have taught you something on how to isolate the jab, how to counter the jab. Watch last night, he did a hell of a job isolating a tall and longer fighter's jab last night. And the key to isolating the jab is patience. Because Rivera was throwing a jab, but he wasn't stepping through with it. He was throwing a jab off the back foot.
Yeah.
Off its back foot. So it was more so like a pop snap jab. It wasn't a step through jab. Like Earl Spence, when Earl Spence throw his jab, it's through your face. It's a step through jab. He take one step forward with the jab. Rivera was taking a step back with the jab. That's why when he was coming back for the hook, it wasn't there. Because he was taking his own distance. He wasn't judging distance last night. He just looked like it was his first fight on that level. He kept ducking to the left side, right into the brick hand. Right into the brick hand. It's like, nigga, can you lean to the right? Just one time for me. Lean to the right. But I heard in his locker room, Mr. Will, what messed him up, they was playing Beyonce's song in the back. To the left, everything you own in the box, to the left, in the closet, got my stuff. He would not lean to the right. Smoothie King, right back at you. But another one, the Genuine of the Rize podcast. My brother Kai, thanks for the toothpaste. McNugget. Gary Antoine Russell versus Rize. Who y'all got and why? You know what? I'ma say this, man. Russell boy tough. He let his hands go, but he there to get hit. He swells up a lot too, man. I wonder would that be a factor with this heavy punching young man in Rize. Rize's progress can punch, and he can box a little bit. He got a little ring generalship with him. You know, I need to watch him a little bit more, but I'm thinking that would be a good come-up fight for both of them, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
That definitely. What you think about that, Mr. Will?
Between the two, right now, I think Prograde is the stronger of the two, for sure. So, and he's kind of aggressive. So, it's the fight that what's the other guy name again?
Antoine Gary Russell.
Antoine. Yeah, he woo. But he's got pop too, so but I think Prograde is the stronger of the two. So I would just say because they both, pretty aggressive. They throw their hands. So I just would have to see how they play out. Right now, it's like even money to me right now.
I like that.
Gary Antoine, right?
You breaking up, senior.
I said Gary Antoine was the one that just got his shoulder work done, right?
No, that was his brother. That's Gary Russell, the oldest
one. Okay.
Yeah, that's the oldest one, Gary.
All right.
Now, one
of them getting them all confused.
What you say, Mr. Will?
I was saying one of those guys got beat recently. Like
the young one.
Right. I forgot his name.
26 pounds.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cal.
Hey, did y'all see? They showed all the ones Tank fought last night at the fight.
Yeah. Did you see? Man, come on. Had them all sitting together.
I was trying to record it because they had all of them sitting together.
They did. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like they were like Tank kids or something.
Yeah, but
he definitely owned him.
Yeah, but Tank ain't fight nobody. Get the hell out of here.
I know.
Get the hell out of here.
Look, you ain't never heard me say that.
They all say that. I just look at them and shake my head.
No lie.
It's cool. We got January 7th coming up. 3 weeks away, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. It's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. Hey, kids in the Silver Glove, Squeeze, how you doing?
What happened, Coach?
The kids went to the Silver Gloves this weekend.
Yeah.
I I sent Coach Hunt the link. He must be tied up. I know
Yeah,
Ugas won.
Yeah. Ugas won. The little kid first fight, he got stopped, Chase. And somebody else lost. I can't remember who it was that lost. But shout out to Ugas. I've been working with Ugas a lot, Mr. Will.
Oh, you
for
have?
the last couple weeks. He been coming looking for me because Steve, been handling his little business and stuff.
Right,
so
right.
Ugas been coming finding me.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Will. Hey, look, the funny thing, I would have my little class. He would come up there and like, Coach Squeeze, I need you, man. And I say, all right, man, I'll be down there.
Yeah.
And
that's all right.
I gave him a game plan Friday, and I told him in the amateurs, you gotta let your hands go.
Good.
You gotta, I say, you're loading up on everything. You're gonna burn out. I told him stop leaving the brick hand out there too. He got tendency, he'll throw the brick hand across town, cross his body, and leave it out there. I say, no, get it there and get it back.
Yeah.
I say, I gave him some little pointers. So when I see him tomorrow, I'ma see that he take it all in. And definitely, I told him when I was doing mitt work with him too, Mr. Will, I wasn't doing that choreographed mitt work stuff.
Right.
I was simulating an actual boxing scene with him on the mitts. I don't do that choreographed stuff.
I got you.
I do mitt work like somebody in front of them fighting, and the punches that they're gonna throw that actually building up their win and endurance.
That's right.
And I told him to breathe in between his shots. Let the air out in between his shots. When you throw 4, 5, 6 combinations. I say if he hits you with 3, you should hit him with 6. Always stay in front of the judge. If you're not in your head, you telling yourself you down. You down. So I would like to know and see this fight how he really did. He was working hard. He made weight. Go ahead, Coach.
You already know how he did. He won.
He just called me and told me hurry up back. Hey, what you call him? 1, 2. No, he had a walkthrough time machine.
Okay.
No. Oh, Lord Mike had a walk.
I think maybe it was Lil Mike there. I thought it was time.
Yeah, Lord Mike had it because he said all he had to do was make the 165.
Okay.
Yeah, I was at.
Time machine because that's that caught him going the way in.
Yeah, he had a walkthrough.
His weight.
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Soundbox, thanks for the 2 to the double to the O. Salute Kings, great show. New tribute song, Boxing Souls, out now. Thanks, Soundbox. Yeah, man. And plus, I had Ugas throw. I had Ugas throw a lot of jabs. Everything I showed him was working everything out the jab. Jab, 1, 2, 3, jab, 1, 2, 3, 4, jab, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That little nigga say his arms felt like it was gonna fall off. I say, yeah, you gotta outwork your opponent.
Yeah.
And the amateurs, because a lot of them get in that habit, they want to box like they pros. And you can't win in the amateurs if you boxing like a pro.
You gotta let your hands go.
Gotta let your hands go. It took a while for me to understand that because Limpball and Calvin used to jump on me about it. They like,
I never jump on you about that. Calvin did.
It's never you not throwing enough on you. Okay, no, you're right. You're right. No, you
Calvin
didn't.
did that.
No, you didn't.
Some things I look at different. I can go online right now and show you some successful amateurs that fought like pros. So I know I ain't say that.
Yeah, I talked to you. I talked to you off the air about it. Yeah, because That air up there you breathing is a little anyway, and then he always put in the face.
If you ain't letting your hands go and hit the motherfucker, you can fight at a certain pace and shit. But I do know it.
And I agree. I agree.
Goddamn fight.
I agree, but I know what I said and what I didn't say. I don't want people to think.
I agree with you on that too.
You know,
but I do stress that a lot. Because you got a lot of them in the gym be trying to fight like a pro. You wonder why they come up short. Nigga, you let your hands go.
That's true.
Hey, Cal.
You're absolutely right. But again,
hey, Coach Cal.
Again, the ones that get it, they get it, and some don't. You know.
You said it, Cal.
I'm just saying.
Ain't nobody know you said it.
I know what I said and what I didn't say. I don't say that. I would never tell a person that.
Hey, don't worry about kids went out, got to work. I seen I seen the little kid.
Yo, dirty as shit.
When he weighed in, good kid.
Smoothie King. Right back at you.
Kitty said. Kitty ain't said.
But another one.
Kitty
Thanks
said.
for the 5-piece McNugget. Why people want to see Tank?
Yo, you crazy.
Fight Ryan so bad. I mean, he never fought a world champ. Never fought on pay-per-view. Is it how they marketing him? Tank gonna sleep him.
He got a fan base.
Man,
like Cal said, put asses in the seats. Asses in the seats, yo.
That's all that counts. We getting feedback for somebody.
Me.
I don't think it's mine either.
Yeah, man. But shout out to the amateurs and the coaches, man. They've been working hard, man. Back to back 2 tournaments, man.
Yeah,
that's what
definitely,
it's about, man.
Being away from their families and traveling, the boxing become their family. You know, it's tough, man. It's a lot to go into it. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Ricky Icky, thanks for the 2-piece McNugget. Gary Russell Jr. better leave Tank alone.
I agree.
I seen that. He just trying. He need that payday before he stop completely.
Yeah.
Don't pay that no mind, man.
Yeah.
That's
like you got called Tank out. Tank the cash cow.
Cash cow, exactly.
Y'all want to hear something crazy? I talked to Gary Russell a few years ago. I got it on YouTube, and he was talking about how he didn't want to fight Tank. Now all of a sudden he wants to fight him.
Just watch the Diaz fight with him and Diaz. I watched it yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck? You know? Yeah, you can't fight once a year and say you held it for 5 years. Hell
Is
no.
it that often? Because I mean, really seem like it's like every year and a half with him.
No,
Gary Russell,
he probably a little mad at what Tank may do January 7th.
In his hometown, you know?
Yeah.
And you got the people looking on and they don't really know boxing. They really believe that shit, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that man went on for I don't know how long with me telling me about how he didn't want to fight him and why he didn't want to fight him and anything else. Now all of a sudden he wants to fight him.
That's that motherfucking cash cow.
That's what it is.
Shit. Exactly. Shit. Keep it 100. Now, if he come out and say, look, man, if he come out and keep it 100, Tank might fight him, but don't lie about the shit. Shit, Tank will fight him. All he gotta do is say, man, look, man, I ain't do right in my career. I gotta make some money before I hang him up. Can I get a shot? Okay,
Right,
I
just
give you
come
that.
clean with it. You
I
right.
give you that.
For real.
That's how Tank is. You keep it 100, he'll fight you.
Yeah, what's the next big thing? Well, I saw the twin is getting ready to fight Tim Tszyu. I think he's going to run him out the ring, though.
He ain't ready for Tim. Tim Tszyu ain't ready for him.
That's what
he
gonna blast him out his shoes, man. Watch.
His dad was the fighter, but he ain't there yet. He need a few more rounds.
Yeah.
Few more rounds.
Yeah.
There, see.
Yeah. And now they just taking the training wheels off of him with this fight anyway.
Exactly. They got the training wheels. They taking the training wheels off and here, the top of a hill, looking down. They fucking crazy.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, sister?
Hey, Squeeze. Let's touch on that, baby.
What, champ? I had to run down.
My opinion. This is my opinion.
What? I ain't hear you.
My opinion on why Ryan is really not taking a warm up.
Oh, I didn't hear you, champ. I had to drop some clothes in the laundry. You say, what was your question? Why Ryan? Why
he really not taking a warm up fight?
He don't want to fuck up the bag and he don't want that blood tested.
Listen. Tank getting tested every so many days, right? If Ryan had a fight coming up, he would be getting tested so many days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he's not taking a fight. So now he ain't got to get tested right now. When it's time for him to get tested for a Tank fight, he got enough time to get that shit out of his system. That's my opinion. Pay attention to his body when he fight Tank.
Makes
now,
sense.
Pay attention to his body when he fight Tank. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But that ain't going. You know what? The juicing ain't gonna put no punches together.
Sure ain't.
And the juicing, if it ain't cement in that juice and he injecting it in his jawbone, it ain't gonna save him.
It's the times where Tank been in spawn sessions and he say that nigga juicing.
What?
Yeah, you can feel a difference.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is he got time to juice, get it out of his system, and be right for the fight. And that's why he's not taking a fight in between, because if he was fighting in a couple of weeks, they'd be happy to test him too. But now they ain't got to test him because he ain't fighting. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of tricks in this shit. If you don't got nobody on your team to understand what's going on, you get caught up in a lot of shit. But guess what? Tank gonna beat the fucking juice.
Oh yeah.
Because we spawn jokers that's taking juices.
Exactly.
Wow.
So we know how that shit feel.
Wow.
Tank come back to the corner. We was out Vegas spawn one day, and Tank said that nigga juicing. And then the dude, when Tank said it,
he can tell the difference. He can tell the
dude
difference.
had guilt all over his face when Tank said it. He couldn't say nothing.
Yeah, he can tell the difference. Tank definitely can tell the difference.
And
everybody don't
this camp right here, he recently told the dude he was juicing and told his coach, get him off that juice. And they couldn't say nothing.
Wow.
Because Kenny, they don't understand boxing. You know, niggas try all types of shit at this level.
Man, there's so much. When these big fights, man, you gotta be aware of what's going on, man. This shit is crazy.
So that's some food for the brain, y'all. We get ready. Get ready for the juice. I'm letting y'all know that we getting ready for the juice.
Can y'all?
Excuse
me. Go ahead, Mr. Will.
Now I was just gonna say, along with the juice, y'all, always look out for the raps as well.
No, we do that. That's
I'm on that. Yeah.
That's how they stay on my raps like hard. So you know, I understand that. But the raps don't really do that. It's the fucking fighter that actually won it. It's the fighter that's going to deliver it. you know. But we prepare that shit. I keep telling they don't understand us, man. We 36 chambers, man. They don't get it, but they're gonna find out, man.
Exactly.
They're gonna find out.
Just like with the Rolly fight, they had a hole in Rolly glove. I said, give us a hole. You ain't gotta take his glove. Give us a glove with a hole in it. It's the even fight.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
You understand? Let him keep his hole in his glove. Give us a glove with a hole in it. We good.
I created the show.
They looked at us like we was crazy.
Wow. Oh, they looked at y'all like y'all was crazy.
Yeah.
They said, damn, they gonna fight with the hole in it. Damn right. It's an even fight.
Kenny said this. This was Kenny's exact word. You got a hole. We got a hole. Everybody got a hole.
Everybody got a hole. And guess what?
That's right.
Hey, boy, shit was crazy in that damn dressing room, yo. Shit was crazy.
Oh, shit.
Ugas in the champ, y'all. If y'all, I'm a chat. Y'all want to congratulate him.
Congratulations,
man.
Congratulations, Ugas.
Drop a link to Shorty. Let him come on.
Drop a link to him, senior. Yeah, yeah, man. He worked hard. He got that weight off him. He worked hard. He say he would come in and talk to me when what he did good, what he didn't do good, and I would tell him what he needed to do. So by none of y'all really being around, he really been coming to me, you know, getting stuff from me, and I've been giving it to him.
Well, Teamwork make the dream work.
The period of time I was there, man, I liked the morale of all the guys that was in the gym getting ready for their upcoming bouts and whatnot, because of the simple fact that they came in, did what they were supposed to do. The kid that lost his first fight, he still had his bag on him when he came in the gym, right? And they ain't know. So I was like this and whatnot. But again, he had his first fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get the decision that he would like to get, but again, he did something that he ain't do in his life before. He went out there and put his name in a hat and got his first fight. So I'm proud of him. Can't wait to get back, you know, and ask him about his experience, you know, of his first fight.
Hit the link, Ugas. Yeah, man. You know, you know, I look at the kids, the amateurs. You know, we teaching them to be young men when it come to being responsible and for yourselves and making weight. We're not going home with you at the end of the night. We only can give you the blueprint. Yeah. You tell us what's on your menu. We could tell you what's good for you to eat and what's not. So like Kenny say, Limball Swami say, teamwork make the dream work. And it was my pleasure to work with him and try to keep him sharp. I say just keep the fundamentals. Beat the guy with the fundamentals. You don't got to get in there and do all that fancy stuff. Out jab him, outwork him. You know what I mean? Bring your hands back, tight D. You know what I mean? Stop head hunting. Touch them in that body. Touch them livers. Come back up top. Get the chicken gizzards. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm glad that he won because he was working hard. He definitely pushed himself in the gym.
I don't know why this guy coming to mind, y'all. But what happened to Holyfield's son?
Evan.
Yeah.
Which one? The younger one?
Yeah,
Evan.
So I ain't been watching his career. What's going on with him?
Man, the last fight he fought, he got his brains knocked out early.
Damn.
Early.
Evan did?
Yes, sir.
Look, he was squeeze down shot.
Definitely, man. Michael Gardner. There you go. You start with me already. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. He just love to go back and forth with Coach Squeeze. Squeeze, you saying the things Spitz does well. He is a body snatcher. I can't take that from him. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Mario, thanks for the 2-piece McNugget. How are you all doing? We doing fine. Smoothie King, right back at you. The Queen and Princess Jahlil. Much love and prayers go out to you. We still praying for your healing and your family. So that's what we do here, man. It's bigger than boxing. We care about the people also. Let me bring him in, y'all. Future world champion, Upton's own. He's going to move up the ranks. All he need to do is stay focused inside, outside of the ring. He can make some noise, y'all. Let me bring him in all the way from Upton Boxing Center, the one, the only, Upton Ugas in the building.
What's up, Coach Squeeze?
Damn, look at my boy. He look like a professional. Look at my boy, yo.
What's up, Senior? What's up?
What's up, champ?
What's up, guys? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right, man.
He looked like a fighter, don't he, Mr. Will?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He definitely looked like a fighter.
All that.
Nah.
Senior say he wouldn't say all that.
He always hating.
He
always hating.
It might be Halloween. It might be Halloween. He might have a costume on, Squeeze.
He always hating. That's all he do. And out the gym, always hating.
Let's hear a little bit about your fight, Ugas. First of all, how was your weight?
My weight was fantastic. I weighed in at 112.2.
Ooh.
I got it off.
You did. Yeah. How did you feel getting those few pounds off? It didn't drain you?
It definitely drained me. I ain't gonna lie. I felt super weak. But when I went in the ring, I felt strong, and I told myself that I need to win this fight. This fight is on everything, so I needed to win this.
Go ahead, son. You got any questions for him, Mr. Will?
Hey, man, all I can say is just keep doing your thing, man. Stay focused and get that work in, man. You know, and I wish you the very best with your career.
Thank you.
Now, Ugas, what stood out to you? If you were grading yourself, what grade would you give yourself?
I don't even know. I'll probably give me like a C, maybe a B, because I did good in the ring, but it was a little things I needed to work on. I pulled it through, but it was a lot of things I needed to work on. It was a lot.
Big boy stuff.
I wouldn't say I went in the ring like perfect or nothing like that, but I went in the ring to pull the W out. So I think I still need to get in the gym and still work because I got another fight on the way.
That's right. What I'm talking about, son. And I told y'all he stayed on me to keep him busy with working the glove. Even though my wrist was bothering me a little bit, I'm gonna get some of them paddles. You know the paddles, Mr. Will?
Yeah.
You don't gotta hit your wrist. But I try to push him as much as I could and make him burn that energy in the ring. So, I'm proud of you. How was your jab working, champ?
When I went in the ring, I used my jab a lot, but I seen other shots that was open. So I went to the body a lot, but I figured I don't know. I feel like the body wasn't working enough. He kept coming. I'll go to the body, he kept coming. So it was like I had to improvise and do something different. So I had to go up and down. I went to the head. I went to the head a lot because that's what started he gotta take a step back now. So I started using my jab. I got a video. I'm gonna show you to you tomorrow. I'm gonna show it to you tomorrow. When in the video, I was using my jab, and he kept coming. So then I sent the 3, and he just started backing up. So I was like, yeah, that's why I gotta start doing that. I gotta start throwing my power shots because that's what's making them back up more. So I started setting them up.
Let me read this chat. This for you. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Tony White, thanks for the support, man. We love you guys supporting the Rize podcast. We looking for that 100K soon at next year, 2023. We're going for the 100K, y'all. Thanks for the 2-piece. Tell Ugas, Caleb Rock said congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. But how your win was? I want to know how was your win?
That's something I need to work on too. It was like first round, I was doing good. I was doing good. I gave him an 8 count. I was doing good. Then second round, I started slowing down a little bit. Like going towards the end of second round, I started slowing down. And then third round, I give him the second round because the second round I was starting to slow down. But third round, coach, my corner said you gotta turn it up. You gotta pull it through the third round. Now that's what I did, and I just pulled it through it. And he said the blue corner, so I was happy that I won.
My man, hey, y'all don't know this Coach Kenny boy right here.
What's up, Chat?
What's up, Coach Kenny?
What's going on? I told y'all he had them hands when he started. Yeah, congratulations.
I thought I might have said Junior to get some back up.
Keep on doing what y'all doing. Hey, Squeeze and Junior, y'all get that link I just sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it as soon as we get off.
Yeah, she got a live interview at 1 o'clock.
Oh, man.
Okay.
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
Which link I'm looking at? You said I got 2 of them.
DC Mike.
Okay. Yeah, so Ugas, you congratulations once again, man. For not only the win, but what I'm hearing from you is your growth and your knowledge for the sport. And that'll carry you a long way in the sport, keeping it real with your inner self. You can lie to us all day long. Yeah, I'm in good shape. I'm eating right. We ain't around you 24 hours. So for you to be honest with yourself, that's showing me your growth. And you could do it, man. You definitely could do it. Back in the gym Monday. We want to keep getting our hand raised, but most important of all, we want to keep growing in our skill set. Definitely, man. But we could ready to do closing arguments. Anything you want to say to the people out there, Ugas, or give them your page to follow you on?
I just want to say thank you for the support, everybody supporting the Rize podcast, because I came a long way. It was not just a cakewalk through everything. I had to work out. I had to work hard and stuff like that. And I want to give a big shout out to Coach Squeeze for helping me for this fight, preparing me and stuff like that. And I want to give a big shout out to Coach Kenny for just helping me. Even though he's not here with me, he was still helping me when he was there, preparing me for fights like this. So I want to give a big shout out to him too.
You welcome, man. I appreciate you pushing me, man. Because you know the people, some of them I work with, they ain't where you at. And you would come in and you would look at me like, Coach Squeeze, come on, stop playing. And I'm like, I'm going to kill him. But you was 100% right. And I appreciate you showing me that love, man. And you just sparked the fire back in me, man, to keep it moving, man. Let me get some of these chats out the way. Hold on. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Big Sheet, new ass. Ugas, we proud of you, dude. Keep your work. Stay focused. No big heads. Stay humble.
Thank you.
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Tommy Nettles, thanks for the 5-piece McNugget and support. Congratulations, young brother. Keep your amazing work up.
Thank you.
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. The Queen, Yaya Lean, thanks for the 5-piece McNugget. Squeege, which fighter's coach is coach of the year? I give you a hint. Bud ducked him. That's my girl, yo. I love her, yo. Would that be Mr. D? Man violation. Smoothie King. Right, I gotta take my hat off to him, y'all. I'm proud of them guys over there. Ain't no hate over
there. I wanted to say one more thing. I wanted to give a shout out to Coach Steve too for pushing me, because on I think it was Friday, the day before the fight, he was definitely pushing me. I had 2 sauna suits on, so he was definitely pushing me through all the drills and stuff like that. So I want to give a big shout out to him and a big shout out to Coach Mike too for working with them wind drills and stuff like that. How about saying that too?
He growing up
Teamwork
before our
make the
eyes,
dream
yo.
work.
Smoothie King, right back at you. Whether or not on one, y'all see it. Future world champions from Upton. The work must go on. We not just talking GTD. We talking a stable of boxers. Upton ain't playing with them. We got a long way to go, but we grinding. We on the grind. We gonna get these kids right. It's our job. Line locks. Thanks for the C-note. My man Upton Ugas. Congratulations. I saw it in you from day one. Keep it up.
Thank you.
That's 100 piece right there.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate the
Lip
support.
Swami, closing argument.
Love over hate.
Mr. Will, aka Papa Smurf.
You know what I always say, keep your hair greasy or the comb easy.
Senior Carbs.
Man, thanks for y'all supporting, man. Sorry, I've been working, I've been grinding, even calling me, so I've been working, but thanks for y'all for supporting on the Instagram and YouTube. The numbers is going up daily. Appreciate y'all support. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, man. Share the video, share the picture, run the numbers up, man. We trying to bring y'all the best content we can. That shit costs for us to go to camp, so we need all the support we can get to bring y'all all the content that y'all want, that y'all looking for all access. We got the January 7th out the way, then we got another fight coming right behind that. Plus, we got the amateurs. We're trying to bring y'all everything we can. We just need y'all support. Thank you. Make sure you go to rizepodcast.com and get your merch.
Always, man, do something nice for somebody. Tomorrow is not promised to us. Pay attention to people in your family and the people you care about. Mental healthness is real. As we always say on the Rise podcast, peace. And head grease.
Stay safe.